guys on this journey with me anyway. It's really weird to be back here because I don't think the last time I was here was the interview. No, I think it was actually my orientation for children's activities. So many memories, some good, some bad, but there's a lot of happy ones. This is a good experience for me, but unfortunately it makes me miss all of my CP friends and Emily and Stephanie and all of them. But I love this costume. I absolutely love this costume. I love how cute I feel in this costume. But I liked the cast I was working with. I actually got to see a lot of my friends that I used to work with here, that still work here at Main Street or Magic Kingdom. I like the idea of working at Magic Kingdom. I'm reminded of how busy and crazy it can get here. Hello. This is my third Mickey's Not So Scary shift. Got my costume. I also have jinxed myself by saying I haven't been getting sick this October. Woke up with a sore throat and had major sniffles last night, so I'm gonna take some cold medicine. If it was a treat shift, it would be different because literally all I have to do is give out candy. This involves tickets, it involves timing of when you're entering, it involves times of when the party starts. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, which I kind of foresaw. And honestly, the main frustration this year has been, and I don't know if they did this in previous years, but this year they're allowing DVC to go into the park at 2 instead of 4, which is when they typically do for everybody else. Which I can kind of see, if you're not an annual pass holder, that being a benefit. You get to go into the parks, you know, you get to enjoy the park a little longer than, you know, typical. So I can kind of see that being okay. The problem is when they let them in, they're only giving them the wristbands. They're not giving them the bags and everything else that they typically get. And unfortunately, because we only have a certain amount of stock for each station, we're only allowed to give a certain amount of things to them. But on the flip side of that argument, every single treat stop, when the treat stops open, which those have been opening up earlier as well, they have plenty of candy and plenty of bags. So if you don't have a bag, even when the party starts, you can pick one up at any treat spot. You can get many bags at any treat spot, so it's not the end of the world. Those going into the parks early and not getting all of their stuff, they feel left out, so I get it. So other than that, like literally there hasn't been many other issues. There's guest relations at every single wristband distribution stop, so if there's ever an issue with tickets, we just go, hey, go talk to my friend right over here. Finding my way around Magic Kingdom has been great because I know where I'm going, whereas everyone else typically either works in one spot over here, or works one spot over here, or doesn't even work at Magic Kingdom. And I'm like, man, I know this place like the back of my hand. That's not entirely true. I've had to learn a couple of new spots that have changed, but more or less I can figure out how to get to the front of the park to whatever station I'm going to. I've been working at the Tomorrowland wristband distribution station 2 times so far. I don't know how I've managed that. This shift is different from the shifts that I've worked before. It says it's labeled different and it's got different times. It's still, I'm supposed to meet in the same spot though, so I don't know if I'm going to be working in a different area or maybe working at the front. I originally thought I'd be working at the front, so it was nice to know I'm working somewhere else. So who knows, we'll see what this one will be like. And we'll see if I actually vlog because I get off at like 10:30. Hey guys, so this is the next day. It is not the same day as my shift, but I wanted to finish this vlog so I can get it uploaded to you, which by the way, I am sorry that it didn't get uploaded to you. I have not been feeling well the last couple of days. I haven't been sleeping well and my stomach hasn't been feeling well. And yesterday, the reason why I didn't finish the vlog was because I wasn't feeling well. I actually ER'd, which I did not want to do, but I ER'd because my the shift that I worked, I discovered that there are 2 different kinds of wristband shifts. They're the shifts where you work up front, up at the front of the park at the main entrance, and there's also the wristband shifts that you work inside the park for people who are already in the park and want to get their bands for the party. I had thus far, before yesterday, only worked the ones inside the park, and yesterday I worked the ones at the entrance. And it's funny because I originally thought I was going to have to work at the entrance, and all of my worst fears came true. So because when I worked inside the park the day before, because I decided to do wristbands most of the day just because I wanted to do something different other than bags, my fingertips, like my index finger and my thumb were really sore, and my wrists were kind of sore. Not too bad though. The wristband shifts at the front of the park are only wristband shifts. They don't give out any bags and they don't give out any maps, which I don't know why they don't give out any bags or any maps, because it would make it a lot easier, and in previous years they have given out bags and maps, and I assume the casts have rotated, because snapping wristbands for 6 hours, not straight because you do get like a break in there somewhere, but like that is a lot on your fingertips and your wrists. And after doing that for like 6 hours one day and then turning around and doing it again the next day, like my wrists, like when I was editing and doing things on my computer earlier today, and like my wrists, my tendons in here were sore, and like my fingertips were sore. Unfortunately, I did have today off, but unfortunately I do have another shift up at the front of the park again tomorrow, so I'm going to see if maybe they will at a certain point in time, if they will maybe let me do maps, like just hand out maps at one point, because I do know later in the evening I tried so hard to hand out just maps when we got less busy, because it is very, very much important for all of us to be handing out wristbands at the beginning of the party time, because there's like a mob basically that waits at the gate until we're ready, and they all need wristbands. So it totally makes sense, but like once it gets close to like party time and later, we don't get as busy. But like my fingertips at that point are like dead. Like my fingers are sore now. Like after doing a couple tomorrow, like they're gonna be gone. It's bittersweet because I say unfortunately, but not unfortunately. Most likely my next week will be my last Mickey's Not So Scary shift. I do have one on Friday. I believe, according to what the hours look like, it will be a shift that's inside. So God willing, tomorrow will be my last one at the front of the park. Basically my last one straight. So hopefully my last Mickey's Not So Scary shift, I will be able to just do like bags or just scan bands or something like that. It's been fun. I've got to experience a lot of the fun Mickey's Not So Scary party stuff that I thought I was going to be missing because this year we weren't going. I don't regret doing it. The only thing that I regret is choosing to only do wristbands like earlier this week, because if I had chosen to do something else and I just did all wristbands yesterday and I will be just doing all wristbands tomorrow, it wouldn't be as bad. A lot of it, honestly, was the fact that I wasn't feeling well because we were standing in the sun with no shade for like a good 3-4 hours. And when you're constantly moving and constantly going, it's a lot, you know? And I think because like adding all those factors and then the fact that my stomach wasn't feeling well, it just was not a good situation. So even by the time I got my break, like I was like holding my fingers like this and just going, and like drinking water, trying to cool myself down. But I've been trying to take it easy today. We did go to Disney Springs to celebrate that Jared got a new job. Yay! I'll talk more about that in another vlog, but I just wanted to finish this vlog. I'm really excited I got to do Mickey's Not So Scary shifts. It's been a lot of fun. Shay's going to be coming to visit next week, and so who knows what fun Halloween stuff we'll be doing then. And we've got other fun stuff planned coming up, so stay tuned for that. Again, sorry this vlog is late today, but like I said, I haven't been feeling well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!